role of bacteria we completed on the last term. Now role of antibiotics. Shall we start? Do you know antibiotics? What are antibiotics? Tell me.
They protect us from the foreign particles.
Okay. So antibiotic is a metabolic substance of some microbes. Means due to metabolic activity of some microbes, they are released. Antibiotic is a metabolic certain microbes produce some products, they are antibiotics, and basically we used to kill microbes, specifically bacteria. They are not affecting on virus, so they specifically used to kill bacterial infection. Understood? And some of the antibiotics like penicillin and streptomycin, and that I told you that they are affecting on bacteria basically, specifically. Now role of vaccine. First, what is vaccine? Yes?
It is which cannot multiply. They are either harmless, they are harmless.
They treated with some chemicals, we made them weak so that they cannot multiply. So either they are the weakened microbes or toxins also. The microbes which are releasing toxin, that is also can be act as a vaccine. So that kill or the weakened microbes or the toxin which are produced through the microbes or by the microbe, they introduce in a healthy person. So as a result, what? The body recognizes that infection, and that infection, then these pathogens, they are in less number and they are not unable to reproduce. They cannot increase in number. So body recognize and kill it, those microbes. As a result, now body used to, what you can say, having those antibiotics to kill that infection. So that antibiotics is left in the body, which as a result is what you can say developed or produced in the body as a result of the what you can say defensive power of our body. Because when the weakened germs are entered in the body, as a result our defense system work on it, and as a result some chemicals are produced in the body, those we call antibiotics, and they left in the blood only. So as a result our body recognized with that infection. It's just like that. I gave you earlier also, I think, example that if you know that someone is coming to attack on you, you will be ready for it. You will be ready with the weapon and all. But when you don't know that any attack will be there, you just sit comfortably, not prepared for it, then the attackers can command on you. In the same way, when your body recognizes having the antibiotics in the blood, when the actual microbe enter in the body, at the same time, those antibiotics, antibodies, they affect on it. They kill at the same time. Otherwise, body takes time to recognize, to produce the chemical to kill those pathogens. And that period of time, pathogen having time to multiply inside the body and can cause the infection.
Lifetime or dying after some time?
What?
Vaccines.
No. As a result of defensive system, whatever the chemicals which are produced, they are there in the body, in the blood, and whenever the infection comes, the actual infection comes, because the infection which we are introducing in the form of vaccine, that is unable to reproduce, unable to cause infection, because they are in less number and they are weakened also. But now the body, because of these weakened germs, body recognize this is what sort of bacteria or the pathogen it is, and then it is ready with the weapons to fight with it. So when the actual one comes, already weapons are there to attack on the enemy. Yes. So here BCG I already explained you that is for the TB. And what is the full form of BCG? I told you in the previous class. Bacilli, calmate, urine. And it's given to the child after 1 month of the birth. So it's given to the child for the as a preventive measures of TB. And what for the typhoid and diphtheria? Which vaccine we are given? DPT. What is the full form of DPT?
Diphtheria, pertussis, tetanus.
Tetanus. Diphtheria produces tetanus. Now here venereal disease. So what is venereal disease?
Disease caused by one particular
The sexual intercourse. And in this, syphilis and gonorrhea, they are the two diseases. Now disease caused by viruses.
like AIDS.
It means like spreading of the disease, sort of AIDS, but symptoms are not like. In this, these are the diseases of the genital organ. Syphilis, if you say the painless sores are there on the genital organ or even the mouth and lips or in the rectum or the anus in the syphilis. And in gonorrhea, here the infected fluid comes out from through the passage of urethra. Yellow color infected fluid comes out and the person is in pain and all. So they are the genital. In AIDS, body loses its immunity and the person loses its weight, and person is not capable to defend to the different diseases, not capable of defending, means the body defensive system kills, you can say, in AIDS. But it is spread through the same way here, means that is also come in the venereal, but they are the bacterial diseases which are spread through the sexual intercourse. They are syphilis and gonorrhea, and that is by the virus. AIDS by the virus. Now diseases caused by viruses. So what are viruses? What are eukaryotic?
They are not having
Eukaryotes are having the well-defined nucleus and the cell organelles. Prokaryotes, they do not have well-defined nucleus. Even the cell organelles are also not. They are some are having ribosomes and
prokaryotic, no supporters, they are
No cell wall is there, no cell organelles are there,
No cell membrane.
no cell membrane is there. And they just link between the living and non-living, because when they are outside the host, they just act as a crystal or the non-living object. When they enter in the body, then they start replicating, and then they show the same sign of living organisms. And they are the smaller than the bacteria, 50 times smaller than the bacteria. So they can be seen under the electron microscope only, because they are very small. So they are totally parasitic. What does it mean, parasite?
They survive on living organism inside them.
Yes, they get shelter and nutrient from the living organism,
Ghost.
either on the body or inside the body. So they all are, viruses are parasitic. Yes? And viruses can be highly specific to their host. Each type of viruses recognize and infect only certain type of cells. Certain viruses attack bacteria for their multiplication. Such viruses are called bacteriophages. Means they attack on bacteria and then they start replicating. So they are, when they attach to the bacteria, then they start replicating. So they are known as bacteriophages. And bacteriophages having 7 strains, T1 to T7. They are the different strains in different sort of bacteriophages, depend on to which type of bacteria they are attached.
And what does it mean? The first virus was to be crystallized, was to virus.
Means you can say discovered, you can say TMV. Crystallized means that first time they noticed the virus is also a sort of microorganism. Before that, means after invention of electron microscope, people discovered these viruses because they are very small, and first time it is discovered in TMV, tobacco mosaic virus, that is first time discovered.
From tobacco.
Yes, on tobacco leaves. Virus is an agent of diseases. Basically, here in your course 3, chickenpox, AIDS and influenza. So virus cause chickenpox. We have discussed some other diseases also which are caused by viruses. Here again we will discuss 2, 3 like chickenpox. So chickenpox caused by, in previous classes we know. Here chickenpox, varicella virus cause this chickenpox, and here the incubation period is 10 to 21 days. And mode of spread of disease is droplet infection. Droplet infection, what is it?
Because of the nose, like sneezing.
Through the small droplet which a person releases at the time of sneezing and coughing. When a person sneezes or coughs, at that time small droplets comes out having, these small droplets having infection.